That's the one I like. And then I just noticed this not too long ago that we have the cost estimator tool. I figured we would briefly look at it. I think I'm going to save this for another training, but what a really neat tool to use and to learn the products in your area. I'm in Southeast Texas, so I'm going to go right in and choose Jefferson County, which is my hub, I would call it, and it pulls up our three main plans. You can can put in potential costs. So monthly premium, primary care visit, and it's going to add all that up, plus prescription drugs that you can add in, and then you can acknowledge and download and print. So that's a feature that we'll have a separate training on, but I think everybody should take a look at it. It's definitely a useful, very useful tool. So let's go to the Guide Me tab. You'll see as soon as you go in, it's going to give you several selections to get started. Again, we're talking about marketing and how to generate business without being in the field right now. So if you're wanting to create flyers to mail your book of business or an approved list of turning 65s, that your broker has provided to your agent manager, go straight in and go to prospect. And during this time of year, generally, DSNP seems to be the route we take. So we're going to go to the dual special needs. And then you can choose your language. And you can see we have got a lot of choices when it comes to that. I'm going to go with English. And then this is how many, I mean, it's quite a few, what you would like to promote today. Generally, on the mailings that I create for, or the flyers that I create for my agents, I like doing the benefit highlights. So that's what we're going to do today. We have some direct mail pieces. There are brochures, signage, actual presentations are available as well. But again, we're concentrating on flyers today, so I'm going to choose flyer. And then the one that I like the best is the one with the ID cards. I like one that includes the Medicaid card. So you can go, once you click that, and you can see on the right side, it will also pull up related items. So if you're at, a tabletop banner, appreciation flyer, pull-up banner, a meeting flyer when we get back out in the field, lead cards, anything that's related to DSNP and this flyer will pop up over here. I also want you to make note, see this little heart down here? Those are your favorites. So you can add, once you click this and you go back to the home page, that will be saved as one of your favorites. So let's customize a flyer. First thing you're going to do is select the plan. Hopefully you do know your plan. So I am in Jefferson County, and you can see there's quite a few to choose from. H4514 is our DSNP plan for Southeast Texas. So once you choose that, you then scroll down, display QMB card. I always do yes. I like to have the Medicaid card on there. Then you have the option of using personal contact information. You can use your office contact, or you can use the National Call Center. I don't think many of you are going to use a call center unless you have one. And then here's agent first name. It's kind of self-explanatory. You can include licensed sales agent or not. That's your choice. I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. And then you can add your phone number. I'm going to put my phone number on there so you guys have it if you have any questions. So if you want to make note of it, now would be a good time to do so. And you can add a website as well. So then you will go to next once you've entered all this information, and then the flyer will be generated for your review. So here's our flyer. If you go to this bottom right here, you can expand and review all the information. And what I like about this system is, since I chose H4514, it takes that product's information and puts it into this flyer. And it's going to do those for any others as well. So again, we included the QMB card. You can see the health products card, $940. The dental coverage, $2,500, 60 one-way rides, and then personal emergency response system, and then there's our agent information that we entered right here, again, along with my phone number and licensed sales agents. So again, if you're mailing a dual list that's approved, you know, I always say approved, you know, this is going to get your name, your phone number, and it's a way to generate sales when you're not out in the field. So once you reviewed it and you are happy with it, close out, go back, click approve, and then do download. Request has been received, and then it should give us the option to open it and save it. Once you have it, so go to open. And there's your flyer. So this is our DSNP flyer that we've chosen. It's approved by Medicare. It's already created, got your information on it, and you're ready to go. You don't have to wait and send a request to marketing, have them create it. You've created it yourself. And then all you have to do is just right-click and do Save As. And I usually save things to my desktop. For this training, I created a folder for Toolkit training. So I'm just going to go right in here. It's already got it named for me, and hit Save. And we're done. We've created a DSNP flyer that can be used for multiple purposes. There are also provider affiliation letters that are on the site as well. I had one agent that I spoke with last week. He's got an affiliation with a provider. He went right in and typed in provider. I actually had to walk him through it, but you'll see right here, provider, accepted. So you've got that option as well. And then always when you're done, now you've got your flyer. So I'm going to close this real quick, close this. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. And then go to my Toolkit training right here, and there's my flyer right here. So I hope that is helpful for you guys. So now we'll go back into the Toolkit, and we'll create another one. When I'm done creating my flyer and I save it, I go right over here to UnitedHealthcare. I click. It's going to take me right back to the Guide Me page. I had mentioned favorites. If I click right here, there's my favorites. So the one we just did was the DSNP flyer with ID cards, just created. You can go in and delete it as well. Your order history or your recent activity or your recent downloads. You can see how often I use this system for creating flyers for my agents. It's just it's a helpful tool. Again, I just out of doing our outreach that we've done here lately, it's amazing how many agents don't know how to access this and create it. So again, hopefully this is helpful for you guys. So I figured the next one we'll do, looking at my notes, is maybe a MedSup. I know a lot of you guys like writing MedSup, so we choose AARP Medicare Supplement, and I'm going to go with English again. Again, there are brochures, there are letters, there's signage, presentations, direct mail. You know, the one thing about right now is direct mail and creating these flyers and mailing to your book of business. One thing we know is people are at home. So what I've seen over the last several weeks with some mailings that I'm doing is the response rates have gone up. So let's see here. We're going to do flyer. And I did see a question pop up, and I'm going to open that up here at the end. The one that I like the best is the Take Advantage flyer. Let's see if I can find it. Or we will go with the fact sheet. This is the one that I just printed for an agent 2 days ago. And once you go on here, you'll see there's a cost on these. On anything that's DSNP related, shouldn't have a cost. But again, if you're saving it to your desktop, you're able to print it yourself and send out to your list or a mail house if you use that. Again, when you go into the Medicare supplement arena, you'll see related products. So this is going to pull up postcards, group sales, supplement brochures, anything that's related to this product. So here's a Part D brochure, Plan G rate, postcard. Once you get in this system, it really opens up your mind when the marketing side of it. You'll just start coming up with ideas. It's great. So here we are. We've gone to customize. We're going to select our state. Let's scroll down to the great state of Texas. We're in Texas. Again, Aaron Hampton. I'll put my phone number in again in case you didn't get it. You must agree to the terms below. This piece has been created for Texas. They're just making sure you're not going to send it out to Louisiana or another state. You're agreeing that you're only mailing it to Texas or providing the information for residents of Texas. Hit next. Flyer is generated. Again, scroll down, hit this opening right here. It's going to give you your flyer for your review. If you're happy with it, you'll see this is the front back. So if you're happy with it, close out and approve it. You can either order on the Toolkit, total price $26 per 100, or you can download. And that's generally what I do for my agents. I send them the PDF, and then they print and distribute or mail to their list. Go with open. In the same process as before, it's going to generate the flyer. Always double check and review. Everything looks good. And then I'm going to right click, save as. And again, I like to save stuff to my desktop in a folder. I'm going to go to my Toolkit training. It's going to name it for me, my MedSup fact sheet, and save. And that is the process. I had 3 of them lined out. Figure why not? We'll do one more really quick. I'm going to go straight to my UnitedHealthcare icon, which is going to take me home. Go to Guide Me, and we will go to Prospect. And if you're working a turn-in 65 list, and again, an approved list for mailing, I like the turn-in 65 approach. And again, we're getting really high results right now just due to people are at home. You can do the AARP or the UHC. I like going the UHC route. And just under Medicare Advantage Part C under UHC, look how much stuff we have. You have social media, direct mail, promotional items, cost estimators, cards, signage, and again, today we're focusing on flyers. So this is the number of flyers that we have just for Medicare Advantage Part C. It's quite a long list. Again, get on here, take a look at them. This is the flyer that attracts me, that I like. We've done a couple of mailings with this and had some success with it. Again, real quickly, I'm running out of time. We can customize it, select your plan. So you'll go to Texas, or I will. We'll do 45. Let's do 4527.037. You can do special enrollment period, or you can do new to Medicare. So if you're doing an SEP mailing, of course you're going to choose this one. If you're going to do a turn-in 65, and it's going to change that information on this side on the flyer for you. And then you can select your headline, local help for your Medicare questions, I Speak Medicare, help you. So there's a lot of different options that you can use. I like the local approach when you're doing a local mailing. The benefit bullet type, short bullets, long bullets, usually short. And then you get to choose between 2 and 5 options of the benefits that you want to appear. So people love dental, 0 primary care, 0 monthly premium, and then here I like dental vision, and we'll just go with that right there. And then national benefits, 0 copays on all primary care visits, or one-on-one help choosing your Medicare plan in person. It's a little bit more formal. I like that. So we'll go to next. Oops. It's going to make me choose one more. There we go. And this is a meeting, so I want to include that. And we're going to stop on this one. What I'm going to do is, for some reason, this is taking me to the meeting one. I'm going to go to my favorites. And then here is the flyer, the fact sheet right here. Let's see. Here we go. So this is the flyer that we were looking for right here. We're going to customize, plan selection, and we've already done the process. This will be the 3rd time, so I think you guys get the gist of it. What I want to do really quick is open it up for any questions. And real quick, there is a training on Jarvis. I'm sure you're all familiar with that site as well. If you go to Jarvis and you go to the Knowledge Center, go to training, there's a really good training under Systems and Technology. Scroll down and you'll see Toolkit videos. This SCP Toolkit highlights about a 14-minute video. It gives quite a bit of information. So I'm going to see if I can make it to where you guys